Hey everyone, welcome to another video review. This is the Transformers War for Cybertron Siege Deluxe Class Brunt from Wave 3, I believe. Yes. He is another weaponizer. He is WFC-S37. And you can see he's a purple tank thing, which comes in this box, although in robot mode. Yeah, you can see, yep, Brunt. There's the nice artwork. The blacklight stuff's down here somewhere. You know, Siege, logo, Transformers, Decepticon, Transformers. Copyrights and whatnot. That same artwork that's been there the entire time. Hey look, there he is, and there's all the different things you can do when he splits apart, and you can attach to other characters and more warnings and what not. We've seen one box, we've seen them all, but we're going to do it anyway, because that's what you do. It also comes with these instructions, which, you know, pretty good, you know, tell you to transform him and all that stuff, and how to, you know, separate his pieces, and all the names of his different guns. It's the Oblivio Launcher, the Vortex Cannon, the Agonizer Blaster, the Micro Electro Amplifier, Turret Armor, Hydraulic Mauler Claw, and Proximity Boost Module. So that's a bunch of stuff you can do. So yes, Brunt in his tank mode. He can roll. He has little tiny wheels, little tiny rolling wheels down here, 4 of them. So he can roll pretty well. But yeah, he's a little tank. You can see kind of wider at the front than he is at the back. You can kind of see his head, but because of the way he's shaped, it's a little cool looking. But yeah, he can roll around, do his thing. Turret can swivel. There's that. It's full 360 degree swivel. Can look up and down. You know, it's a pretty good degree of movement there. You can also do this. I'm not sure what's that use of that is, but you can do it. Yeah, it's a pretty straightforward tank. I do like this tank a lot. You know, it's got grays and purples, a little bit of yellow here and there. You got the little bit of purple on the treads as well, and some, of course, the battle damage here at the front, which makes sense. You know, smashing into stuff, that's where the most damage would be. Yeah, it's a pretty nice little tank mode. You know, I do like it. You know, with a little laser tank. You know. Also, if you can do different configurations here if you want, you can like put this gun, you know, this purple part or gray part. This is not purple. What the heck am I saying? Gray part up here too if you want. You know, make a longer cannon or whatever you want to do. Or just the gray part or just this part, or you got options. Yeah, transforming them to robot mode is pretty simple though. First though, take those off and just go ahead and put them together. And put that off to the side. Because yes, this guy, once again, like all the other weaponizers, parts forms. You take this turret and just pull it out of its thing and split it apart and fold this up into the foot. Well, and there you go. That's the lower part of the feet. Make sure you know which one is which. Those are the lower legs and feet. We'll put this off to the side for now. Take this part right here, this whole platform in the back. You unpeg it from the back half, like so. And we'll put that off to the side. Like that, and just leave this like this. Then take these parts, these side parts, they unpeg from the sides as well, even though the problem is, well, if you leave them on, things are going to be backwards later. There you go. There's the core bit. You rotate here at the waist, flip these pegs out. It can be a little tough to get out, particularly one. Like that, put these pegs out, and then plug them into those holes. See? Like that. And that. The legs done. And up here, what you want to do is you want to take this peg and unfold it like that. Just get it out of the way, and then rotate this whole purple bit down on the gray bit. Like that, it will click into place. Hold the head up like that. Put this back down because you don't want that sticking out too much. And this panel, there's these two lower peg holes right here in the back. Go ahead and move this a little closer, I think. Yeah, these two little peg holes right here on the back. There's 3 peg holes, 2 of them go into those, like so. You want to rotate this like this for a good reason. I'll just make sure, just put it at the angles. It makes things easier because then you can take this and pop it on a little easier and doesn't get in the way, nothing gets in the way that way. And the arms, what you do is you extend the arms out like this, move them down, and this yellow part right here, that's the front. So then you take this peg and peg it into the top hole right here, like that. Same on this side. Pop them out, move it, and there you go. There is Brunt's robot mode. I really do like this robot mode a lot. It looks just real beefy. If you look, you know, it's got this real beefy look to it. I really like how it looks. The head, I really like the head. Because, you know, this is just one red mono visor with this silver mask thing. It looks a lot like the Cylons from Battlestar Galactica. Again, Battlestar Galactica influence. Because with the Starscream as well. Yeah, you got that. It's pretty good, you know, nice with the Decepticon logo there. The bits of yellow in here. Bits of yellow and silver. Again, the purple and yellow on there. And the silver on the legs. And more yellow. It just looks really nice, the paint detail and stuff. There's not a whole lot of battle damage either. Mostly pretty much just on his, I guess, claws. Because, yeah, instead of hands, he has claws. And those do open. So he has claws, whatnot. So, yeah, he looks, again, looks really good. I really like how this guy looks. His weapon, you can have it like, you know, left like this. You can also, there's peg holes on his arms. You can plug into those and kind of looks like he's holding it. Or I found out it's just big enough that you can pop the gun into his claws. It's just enough room there so you can pop it in there, and holds in with friction pretty well, actually. Might scuff up the paint a little bit, but hey, it's your toy. So if you want to scuff up the paint, go ahead. It's just more battle damage. Yeah. Articulation. His head's on a swivel. Unfortunately, no ball joints, so just left and right. But because of the way he transforms, he can look up a little bit. His arms can move forward and back pretty easily. Outwards right there. It's a bicep swivel. He's got an elbow, though, because of the way the arms are shaped, you have to rotate it this way. But he doesn't have an elbow. 90 degrees. His claws can open and close that far. He does have a waist. It's a little looser than I like, just because the peg comes out really easily, unfortunately, but he does have a waist. His hips can kick pretty far forward, actually. Kind of decently far back. Outward gets a lot of range as well. He does have thigh swivels. Those are actually pretty unhindered despite the design. There's that. Knees, about 90 degrees. Because of everything bangs together. Those pegs can move forward or back, but again, you can't really do much because of the designs. And ankle tilts, full 90 degrees. Nothing forward and back, but full 90 degree ankle tilts. So you can do a lot of really nice poses if you really want. Yeah, Brunt's robot mode looks really good. It's to the point, it's like as a weaponizer, it's kind of a shame to take apart this robot mode for the weapon stuff, but you can do that. And thing you gotta do is we'll take that off, take the arms off, take the legs, the lower legs part again, split this off, its own thing, and take this back panel off. And those are the various parts, except they're not done yet. Because one thing, the default is to put the legs back together for tank mode, And notice you don't put it like this. You put them like this because they're kind of they're keyed that way. So just put them together like this. And that's the big gun, which you can that's one thing. The claw things, yep, just all you do is you can press them back down, or at least for one mode you can press them back down. Like so. Those can be the, like the feet things for a lot of stuff. This, what you want to do, is you want to go ahead and move this back up. Move the head back and move this back up. Also make sure the head's rotated, point straight forward. Yeah, rotate it back up like this. This then combines with this gun, like so. And you flip this part out, and yeah, this is a gun now. It's just one giant gun. Or you could have it like this. One or the other, in your way. That's one thing. These just rotate that, and that's ready to go. And yeah, you got all the different pieces. This is weird because this is kind of just an extra bit. It doesn't really do much. I mean, you can attach it to things, but it doesn't really do anything or look good when you're doing it. It's kind of strange in that way. I guess it's a shield of sorts. Yeah, of course, all these parts need a figure attached to, and yes, Reflector will be reviewed soon, I swear. It's going to happen. I will make it happen. Yep, you can do the thing, which these are much tighter than Cog. Cog had some pretty loose ones. That is right? Yeah, that's on the right side. For whatever reason, that's the way you want to do it, even though it's slightly misaligned. But yeah, you can do stuff like give him the big old gun here. If it will pig in, there we go. Give him the gun, and yeah, you can attach this to the back like that, and this can peg on. Like this. Of course, that's the problem. This peg's a little loose. Yeah, that's the problem. Is this peg's a bit loose, and plus it kind of rotates a little easily. Fortunately, that's a bit of a problem. You kind of have to cheese it a little bit to get it to not spin. And yeah, you got the shield, I guess. It's a shield of sorts. It works, I guess. Well, my favorite thing to do with these claw fees, rather than using them as boots like I usually do with these sort of things, is to well, give them big old claws. Why not? I mean, you can do that. You can give him claws, you know, like on the arms, or one way I saw it was, I believe, on the this thing. There's a bunch of stuff you can do. About using imagination. And just do what you want. Yeah, I just kind of... There's other official stuff that shows in the manual. There's other stuff you can do. But yeah, there's a whole bunch of stuff. So you can just do crazy stuff like this. The only thing is, yeah, unfortunately, this peg on mine is a bit looser than I like. I think it's a little thinner than I like, so this spins way too easily. So it's easy for this to kind of fall to one side or the other. But yeah, you can really arm up a dude, and now he's got, claw arms or whatever, and... I like claw arms. Yeah, you got options. I mean, this can also be a gun of sorts, like a double-barreled gun thing if you want him to hold like that. This, unfortunately, this you can attach to the other shoulder, but you have to kind of use these peg holes instead. So it's like there. There you go. See, it's just kind of a little off-center, but hey, you can do it. So yeah, I think actually as a weaponizer, it's a little weaker than say like Cog or what's his face? I can't remember his name now. Six Gun. Yeah, Cog or Six Gun. It's a little weaker, I think, than those two weaponizer wise. As a robot, he's probably the best looking one. His alt mode's pretty good. Kind of, I think the really wide front with the really narrow back end is kind of But hey. This looks really good, I think. You get the claw thing, that's pretty cool. But yeah, I think as a robot, he's really worth it. Unlike, say, Cog, which I think is only worth it as a weaponizer. But Six Gun's worth it on his own. This guy's worth it on his own. Standalone robots are really good. He's decent as a weaponizer. He's got some cool things, like the big cannon, the claws are pretty cool. But some of the stuff is kind of like, it's all right. There's not a whole lot you can do in some ways. It's like, there's some things you can do, some things you can't. So it's a bit of a... It's good, just there's some limitations. Unfortunately, again, this is the big thing. It's just this backpack's more freely spinning than I'd like. But hey, there's ways to fix that. But that's it for this review. I hope you found it informative or entertaining. Decide whether or not to get Brunt or not. But yeah, there's that. So I hope hope you liked it. Like, comment, subscribe, all that stuff, notification bells, etc., etc. Annoying things that people say at the end of YouTube videos. And I'll see you next time with another video review.